Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Franz Wagner was in the Rookie of the Year consideration last year for the Magic. He said there are a lot of reasons for fans to be excited for the future. We've got a lot of young talent, but my job is to be in the now and try to win games. What's helped me so far is focusing on each day at a time. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he is definitely ahead of schedule. David, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5. And for Orlando, Fultz is out there with Cole Anthony. Then it's Franz Wagner. Then there's Carter. And it's Okeke in at the 4. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Tip-off goes to Orlando. Kicks to Anthony. Wagner outside. Clock at 4. Here's Fultz. Bank shot. No good. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Heat in FTX Arena. Pass to Wagner. Carter down low. He's covered by Brown, and it's Carter missing. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Wagner. They get the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Okeke. He kicks it to Fultz. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Robert Williams.
Well, we know Wendell Carter Jr. offers a lot on the offensive end. This guy's got to continue to improve as a low-post defender.
The Magic shooting their first shots of the night from a charity stripe. That free throw missing.
And think about this, guys. Wendell Carter Jr. has really flourished into an important and efficient two-way big man. We know defensively he can hold things down. And offensively, he can take it down low. We know he can face up and make shots.
And he sinks the second. And for Wendell Carter Jr., Doris, he is still in the very early stages of his career, obviously.
That's the exciting thing to me, Kevin, is that as good as he is right now, there's tremendous room for growth. Combine his physical tools with the diverse skill set, Wendell Carter should be a staple at the center position for a long time.
Now here's Williams. Can't hit from in close. Fultz looking around. Wagner passes to Carter. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just terrific offense right there. Carter Jr. almost automatic from that spot.
The Celtics have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Brown outside. At the elbow, Williams. Brown outside. From 13. That one a little long.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Anthony, the pass to Okeke. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men, and Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Smart kicks to Horford. Puts it up from 12. Here's Williams. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Fultz. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. Outside Anthony. The rebound by the Celtics. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
Well, perhaps just knowing that they can pull out a close game, the next time they're in that challenge, they can go in with a ton of confidence.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
The first free throw is good. And for teams that have gotten off to a less than ideal start to the season, Doris, when is it time to start thinking about changing strategies or even more?
Well, I think if you're a head coach or a member of the front office, it always is an opportunity to evaluate where you are, win or lose. But I think the first few months, you've got to think about, all right, is the whole group connected? Are they working toward winning? Are they being unselfish and putting the organization first? If you can answer those questions, then you can make your next move. We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate it.
Now here's Tatum. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, a terrific defensive effort along with that. 4 blocks on the game. Huge lift defensively for them.
Now here's Fultz. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Back to Wagner. The 3 from Anthony. The shot missing. And it's Boston the other way. Outside Tatum. Steps back and fires. Here's Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You love the activity of Jaylen Brown, using that athleticism to do damage on the offensive glass.
Smart against Anthony. Pass to Fultz. Carter outside. And it's off from three-point range. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against Atlanta. Outside Tatum. To the inside, Williams.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
And that one falls for Williams. And with all the youth of this Magic team, you feel like, Doris, they are on the verge of something big.
For their fan base, Kevin, you certainly hope so. What you're really looking for is maybe the breakthrough that the Cleveland Cavaliers had last year. A textbook job of rebuilding with youth and quality trades. You have to stay patient and understand this is a process.
Here's Okeke. Wagner with it. Picked up by Brown.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
Just 2 to shoot. And it's Wagner missing. Boston trailing. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drops in the tray.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
Now here's Fultz. No points in the game yet for him. The pass to Anthony. There's Okeke, guarded by Horford. Kicks it to Fultz.
And liking how Fultz stays patient on offense. Outstanding at using the pump fake to draw defenders in the air. The rest is simple.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
That free throw good from Fultz. Indoors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
And so Fultz nails them both.
Well, guys, certainly Markelle Fultz had a rocky start with his first organization, but the change of scenery has helped him immensely, and I think he's proven, while still finding his footing, that there is a place for him at this level.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Brogdon.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. And then for Boston, Williams comes in for Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. Here's Pritchard. Here's Brown. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
Pritchard passes to Gallinari. Boston again missing.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brown outside. Brogdon against Wagner. Williams passes to Brown. No good with the triple.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come from him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. So it's the Celtics now, after the Magic pick up 2. Pritchard passes to Brown. Here's the floater. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now, here's Suggs. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bamba trying to break free. And Boston with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Here's Pritchard. Just 5 to shoot. Tipped away. From deep. Ross grabs the board.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Celtics trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Brown. It's Brogdon on the wing. He's defended by Wagner.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Wagner. Whitey's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Suggs. On the wing, Isaac. Bamba kicks to Isaac. That three off the mark. The Celtics shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Outside, Williams. Here's Pritchard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Bamba pulls it down.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Now, here's Wagner. Ross for three. He can't hit that time. Celtics trail by 4. Over in the corner, White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Pritchard. The shot, no good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Now, here's Suggs. Not a lot of room. And here's Wagner. And that one, good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Gallinari score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Confidence and composure in the paint. Danilo Gallinari from inside.
Now Suggs passes it to Isaac. 18 feet out. Rebound by Williams.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Down low. Isaac with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And now the fast break. Brogdon with the ball. Isaac outside. Here's the teardrop. And the shot goes in. And the Magic lead by 6.
Wow, how about the focus from the big man? Jonathan Isaac comfortable in the paint.
Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pritchard passes to Williams. Ross against White. Out to Gallinari. Jacks up a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Gallinari's got 5.
You do not want to let Danilo Gallinari get his feet set. This guy is elite as a shooter.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Suggs. Pass to Isaac. Stolen by Brogdon. 1 second left. That shot off the mark. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Magic lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 3. They've got Fultz. Mo Wagner out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Anthony, and it's Bamba in at center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Now here's Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Brogdon, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
That free throw good from Brogdon.
And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. And how about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And he makes the first.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. The young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. And both free throws good for Anthony. For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Williams. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Here's Fultz. He kicks to Anthony. Here's Carter. Williams with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Orlando leading. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Here's Anthony following the bucket by the Celtics. Isaac passes to Wagner. Back to Isaac. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Tatum. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And it's Brown missing. The Magic have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Anthony dishes to Fultz. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Celtics with the lead. Over in the corner, Brown. Shoots from the line, and it's good off the back rim and in.
I'll tell you, that's really an improving jumper right there from Marcus Smart. The form is really starting to take shape.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Greg, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Okiki's checked in for the Magic. Wagner comes in for Isaac. To the middle. Here's Anthony. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Brown outside. Here's Williams, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Williams has got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Fultz. And the pass to Wagner. He dishes it to Fultz. And here's Anthony from the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Smart with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Smart passes to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Now it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
Fultz finds Wagner. Here's Okeke. And it's sent back by Horford. Carter, the pass to Anthony.
Well, Cole Anthony mixing it up on the interior. Nice job drawing the contact. This guy is unafraid.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
And they've made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And Anthony drops them both. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Fultz kicks to Anthony. Fires the 3. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Now, fans certainly used to the 3-ball flying from Cole Anthony. He is not shy, folks.
Outside Tatum. For the 3. That one, no good. Orlando trailing here. Anthony right side. Wagner against Smart. There's Okeke. Back to Wagner. Over Smart. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. To the wing right side. Here's Horford. Second chance effort. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 9.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Fultz the pass to Okeke. Wagner against Tatum. Over to the left wing. Horford has a wide open look. The 3-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 6-point Celtic lead. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And here's Fultz. Pass to Anthony. There's Okeke, guarded by Horford. Okeke passes to Anthony. The Magic again can't hit.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
The kick out to Tatum. Shoots the three. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Anthony, the pass to Okeke. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. And here's Brown outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And here is Bamba following Jaylen Brown's 3. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
The Magic have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. The first one falls. And Doris, this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfectly lined so far here in the second quarter.
Now, here's Suggs after Malcolm Brogdon's miss.
Let's not forget, Jalen Suggs is a great football player growing up. He is not afraid to mix it up down low.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Pritchard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's White. Bamba with the block. Now Suggs. Passes it to Okeke. Here's Bamba. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Celtic lead.
This is a skilled, hungry offensive rebounder, and Mo Bamba's size and motor make him a problem on the windows.
Now here's White. Pass to Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Grant Williams, Doris, he made a giant leap during his 3rd season. In your estimation, why?
Well, it's interesting, Kevin. It could be any number of things, but remember, for the 2019 draft picks like a Grant Williams, the first 2 years of their careers had major interruptions in the NBA schedule. 21-22, year 3, first normal schedule for these guys.
First one falls for him.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
And he makes the first but misses the second. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
The Celtics with the lead. It's Brogdon on the wing. The pass to Pritchard. White up top. The Celtics working the ball around now. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by White. Horford's got 5 points in the quarter.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Bamba kicks to Suggs. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Ross. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Now, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
Celtics shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. To the paint. Horford the pass to White. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Wagner comes in for Okiki, and Isaac subbed in for Franz Wagner. Here's Pritchard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
First free throw is good. Boston making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Orlando's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Feeds to Bamba. No good. That would have tied it. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And it's Suggs missing.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Pritchard passes to Williams. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
The Magic making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Isaac outside. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Bamba kicks to Wagner. Over Williams. The Magic again can't hit. And it's the Celtics ball. Gallinari wide open. The three-pointer no good. Orlando trailing here. Ross on the wing. Over Williams. No good from Ross. The Celtics shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Got a piece of it. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Wagner. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Excellent concentration by Mo Wagner. And boy, what touch from the big man.
Well, the Celtics shooting the ball at a 43% rate here in the second. Pass to White. It's Brogdon on the wing. Passes to Pritchard. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Off target from outside. The Magic shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Here's Isaac. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. With 1 on the clock and some nice defense there to end the quarter. Cole Anthony has been on display for Orlando. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Miss you.
Yeah.
So big.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been quite a game for Cole Anthony.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Now here's Brown, pass to Williams. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. And the Celtics with possession here, following the bucket by Orlando. Fultz with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Okeke. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And that one misses.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Here's Anthony. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. And there's the pass to Fultz. Here's Anthony. Back to Fultz. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Brown. Fultz, no good. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Outside, Smart. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Carter against Williams. 5 to shoot. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Wagner outside. Passes it to Okeke. Crafty move. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Horford. In the corner. Tatum with it. Tatum with another miss.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And it's sent back by Horford. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Celtics trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Over Fultz. Here's Williams. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. And Williams no good on that one.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him. Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Smart. Brown outside. The 3 from Tatum. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Now, here's Wagner. He has 6. Pass to Fultz. Lock at 6. Off target with his 3.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
Brown outside for the tie. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Anthony on the wing, guarded by Smart. Fultz kicks to Wagner. Over Smart. No good on the shot. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Inside, Tatum. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Tatum no good on the free throw. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Now, here's Wagner. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 2. Fultz, no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
It's tipped.
What a big-time block from Franz Wagner. Wow, how about the grit on the defensive end?
And that one is good.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And Berlin native Franz Wagner was only stateside a few years before coming to the NBA.
Well, the beauty about him, though, is Franz has an incredible skill set offensively, and that translates to any language. Consider this guy is a multi-tool player. He can stretch it to deep. He can shoot the mid-range. He's fine around the cup. He'll board it, and he's an excellent playmaker. Boy, this guy can fit in just about anywhere.
And the Magic making a change here. Isaac's checked in.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
Boston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Fultz against Brown. Kicks to Tatum. Smart on the wing. Brown wide open. He fires. That doesn't go either for Brown.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Back to Fultz. Fires for three. Out to Anthony. The pass to Isaac. Over Brown. Isaac misses. Boston trailing. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his third assist on the night. Pass to Fultz. Launches it. No good there. And the Celtics going the other way now. In the corner. Tatum with it. Shoots over Isaac. And it's sent back by Isaac. Here's Fultz. The Magic again can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Wagner with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Wagner kicks to Carter. Passes to Fultz. Pass to Wagner. Anthony down low. Guarded by Smart. Anthony can't hit. The Celtics with the lead. Free throw line jump shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Franz Wagner.
This is something Marcus Smart does really well. He utilizes his speed and strength to draw defenders while he's shooting.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And the first one at the line is good. Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the game.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
The Magic trail by 3. Outside Anthony. Now the pass to Isaac. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Well, the defender just bites on the pump fake by Jonathan Isaac. Good job getting that defender in the air.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops.
I think the fact of the matter is all the tools are there for Jonathan Isaac. It's really a matter of being consistent for this young guy.
And both free throws good for Isaac. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 1. It's White on the wing. Six on the shot clock. The 9-foot shot. It's deflected.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
So for the Magic, Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. And Mo Wagner is subbed in for Franz Wagner. Now here's Anthony. 12 points for him. Here's Isaac. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Bamba against Brogdon. Smart passes to Brogdon. He kicks it to White. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Yeah, on the catch-and-shoot game, Derek White very assertive, ready to react.
Fultz with the ball. Pass to Isaac. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Gallinari with the steal. The dish now to Smart. Outside Williams. Smart kicks to Williams. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
To the middle. Here's Smart. Lays it up and banks it in. And now an 8-point Celtic lead.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Now, here's Isaac. Bamba passes to Anthony. 5 on the clock. Here's Isaac. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, the size and the length of Jonathan Isaac presents a problem for the defense. This guy uses that frame to draw fouls.
That's good from Isaac. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Back to Brogdon. And he converts the layup. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Outside Anthony. Passes it to Isaac. Out to Anthony. From deep. And the 3-ball is good. Anthony's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Orlando.
Challenging this D with the 3-ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Celtics leading by 6. Outside White. It's Brogdon on the wing. Pass to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Isaac.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the inside. Bamba. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Gallinari.
Well, let's remember, Mo Bamba is 7 feet tall. He is a challenge for the defense to get a good contest.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And Bamba drops them both.
Well, Mo Bamba is the prototypical modern NBA big, right? The size combined with the shooting ability.
It's White on the wing. Gallinari trying to get open, and the layup's good off the glass. White's got 5 now.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Now, here is Gallinari. 5 points in the game. Bamba with the block. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And here's Anthony from the arc. They get it back. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Bamba.
I'll tell you, the next step for Mo Bamba will be more muscle, but he finishes through contact right there.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Right side Tatum. Teardrop shot. Headshot off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Celtics up by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Cole Anthony. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Wendell Carter. And there's Fultz. And it's Okeke in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Anthony kicks to Fultz. Here's Bamba. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it.
Well, you can see the more experience Mo Bamba gets, the more assertive he becomes. Really nice job in there.
Here's Brogdon. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in. After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Sinks the triple.
Well, what we know about Malcolm Brogdon is he is Mr. Efficiency. It doesn't matter if it's from distance.
Fultz against Brown. Now here's Fultz. Here's Okeke. There's the pass to Bamba. Over Tatum, trying to get open is Carter. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Tatum. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Anthony, the pass to Fultz. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Tatum against Carter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And, Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
That's good from Carter. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Then for the Celtics, Robert Williams, he's checked in for Gallinari. And it's Horford in for White. Carter hits them both. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Here's Tatum. Second shot opportunity. It counts. And the foul. It's on Markelle Fultz.
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Anthony. That shot, no good. Good D by Brogdon. Here's Tatum. Tatum with another miss. Magic shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Anthony dishes to Fultz. Pass to Okeke. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Williams kicks to Horford. Brogdon outside. Shot clock at 6. And he makes good on the way up. And the Celtics lead by 8.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Now here is Carter. Pass to Fultz. Anthony in the corner. Carter on the wing. Over Williams. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Brown, good. Brown's got the lead up to 10 now for Boston.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Oh, how about Jaylen Brown showing us his touchdown low? Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
Anthony, the pass to Fultz. Back to Anthony. Wagner outside. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Wasted no time on that one. Tatum's got 12 points here in the second half.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Fultz kicks to Wagner. To the paint. Fultz, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Here's Anthony following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Carter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Brogdon. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 17-7 run. Tatum kicks to Brown. Now here's Horford. Defense right on him. He dishes it to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Fultz against Brown. Wagner passes to Okeke. Here's Fultz. His three-pointers off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Brogdon kicks to Horford. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon. And the Celtics lead by 17. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Carter. Comes up empty down low. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Celtics. 17-point lead, their biggest. And the basket by Tatum.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Here's Anthony. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. It's tipped. Over in the corner, Brown. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And it's Carter missing. Celtics leading by 20. Brogdon kicks to Williams. Over in the corner, Brown. Knocks down the three ball. Brown's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Smart's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Right side Horford. And here's Fultz. To the paint. Tatum looking around. Smart wide open. He fires. Offline with his three. Magic shooting 31%. Not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Anthony up on top. Guarded by Smart. Williams with the block. And he's able to get it back. Okeke. The Magic again can't hit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Brown the pass to Horford. Misses the three. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Anthony, the pass to Okeke. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Franz Wagner.
You get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Anthony. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Smart. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. Harris dishes the Bull. Back to Harris. Now, here's Suggs. He's covered by Brown. Here's Bull. Wagner trying to get open. Bull, the pass to Wagner. To the left side wing. Here's Suggs. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
Kept alive. Smart passes to Cornette. The kick out to Brown. Wagner against Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Wagner. On the wing, Harris, guarded by Smart. Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded closely. And R.J. Hampton is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Boston making a switch here. Kevin Gelly's checked in. To the wing on the left. Back to Smart. Brown outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cornette. Unable to get that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Jason Tatum.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Here's Smart. Gary Harris making his last shot. Outside, Smart. Now the pass to Hauser. Kicks it to Brown. It's good.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
The first one falls. Whitey's checked in for Boston. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Boston dictating the flow. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Hauser. And stolen by Wagner. Dishes to Suggs. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And that one falls for Smart.
Marcus Smart is one of those guys you want in the trenches. He brings great effort on the defensive end every night, and he's a willing shooter at the most critical moments.
Harris kicks to Suggs. Here's Wagner. Good work there as it goes.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Now Smart. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
Coach told us we didn't deserve to make any shots. We were too tense. We weren't having any fun. We started having a lot more fun second half. guys were smiling and cheering, and we had some shots.
Well, it's good to know that if you smile, you make shots. I'll keep that in mind. Congrats, man. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.